Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Photoshop. My name is Felix Blaze. In today's lesson, I'm going to show you how you can replace a sky in Photoshop like this. So I changed the sky for this one, and also you will get a bonus on how you can swap a sky. Let's say you have two pictures and you want to swap sky, okay? You can do it in Photoshop. So without much ado, let's start. But before I start, if you are new here and you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well and click on the subscribe button for me. Okay, so we have our document open. So this is the document, and then we have the second document also open here. Okay, so this is our second document, and then this is our first document. So we are going to change the sky for this particular image. In order to do this, okay, we can convert this one to layer. Okay, this image, we just open the image in our document, so we can convert it to layer from background. Okay, something like this. You can leave it like this. Okay, so let me make a copy of this one, make a copy of that layer. So Ctrl J to make a copy. Now with the second copy, we can name this one as sky. Okay, sky layer, any way you see it, sky layer. After renaming that one, okay, go to edit, then look for sky replacement, this one. So wait for a while, you will get something like this. Okay, so this sky is going to change to something different. Okay, so it has changed our sky to this sky. So I don't want this sky. I'll click on this side, then I'll select the sky I want. So I'll come to blue skies. Okay, then I'll select any of the skies here. Okay, so I can select something like this. So now look at something here. So this is the power of Photoshop. Look at something. Look at before. This is before. Look at the background. Look at this area. You can see that there are more of lights here, okay, because of the sky. Okay, so after replacing it, look at what is going to happen here. So as you can see, the background too has changed so that it will match the sky. Okay, so that is the simple way you can replace a sky in Photoshop. But that's not all. We have a lot of functions here, and I need to explain some of them to you. Okay, so you can choose from any of these three skies. Okay, you can choose from any of them. Apart from that, you can also import your sky. As you can see, I have imported one of my skies here. Okay, you can bring in your own sky. We will do that one at the bonus level. So this is the sky that I'm talking about. We have replaced the sky. Now you can use this particular tool, that is the sky brush tool, to either add. So when I click on this one, okay, we have this add, subtract, and then the size of the brush, and then the mode, and then the opacity. So assuming you want a particular area to be part of the sky, okay, as you can see the whole of this mountain, okay, or you can see that maybe this area your sky did not come there, so you can add that area. Or you don't want to show this part of the mountain, okay, you can just click on the add and then brush over that area, something like this. Okay, then brush over that area. That is how you can add it. Then you can also subtract. Okay, can also subtract. So assuming the sky you replaced, you don't like it, you can also subtract. So as you can see, this is our default, this sky is our default sky. Okay, this one is the default sky. Okay, and then this is our current sky. So you can use that tool to brush some parts and then blend the two. So when you are blending the two, you can use the blend modes here to adjust that. So you can just use any of the blend modes and then work on that. Okay, you can also use the opacity to reduce the opacity of your brush. Okay, something like that. So that is for the brush. The next tool here is the hand tool. We know the hand tool is also used to move the document or the canvas around. Okay, actually it's not going to move the picture, but it's going to move your canvas so that you can work around different areas at different time. If you think maybe you have mispositioned it, you can just click on fill the screen or fit screen. So I can choose fill the screen or fit screen, any of them. Okay, then it will fit the screen. So from here you can also zoom in. Okay, like this, zoom in and then go in for the hand tool, then work on it like this. So I can use that one and then go in for my brush and then brush this particular area again. Okay, I can add it again, something like this. After I am done with that, can then go back again, zoom out and then fit screen, something like that. So that is the tools for sky replacement. Okay, so this is a full tutorials on sky replacement. Everything you need to know about sky replacement is right here. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, then you are missing a lot, because I'm going to take you through Photoshop, and if you follow this channel very well, you'll be master in Photoshop. Okay, so from here we can also use the shift edge to correct the opacity of our sky replace the sky that we replaced. Let me go back because this thing is distorted. Let me choose it again. Okay, let's so from here we have replaced that sky. Okay, so I can use the move tool. You can see that there is more sunlight here to bring this sky up. Okay, something like this, but as I'm moving you can see this area is too hard. Okay, so I have to shift it down, then shift it down. Okay, something like this. Okay, now this side that I erase, you can use the erase tool to do that. Okay, if you don't want to do it, then you need to start over again. Okay, so from here you can use the shift edge. Okay, we can expand the sky, we can contract it. So when you increase this, you are contracting it. When you decrease it, okay, now look at something. It's going to do something marvelous here. Look at, you see, you can see our default sky, but when we increase it is kind of opacity here. Okay, and then we can use the fade edge. Okay, to also fade the edge of the document. This is English, fade edge. So now when we increase this one, look at the rocks. You can see that it has affected the rocks here. So you can bring it to 0, and then you can see that you can't see that effect all that much. Then you can use the fade edge to also fade the edges of the, when you think that the edges of your sky is too hard, you can use it to fade it down. Apart from that, you can also apply this effect, although we are expecting that in the future they will add more effect like contrast, saturation and stuff, but they have brightness and temperature here. So if you want to add maybe a contrast to the sky, we will do that in the next section. So please don't skip these videos. Okay, I'm explaining everything about sky replacement. This is a full tutorial on sky replacement. So you can click here to increase the brightness of the sky. Okay, as you can see, we have increased that new sky brightness. You can also decrease the brightness. Okay, and anytime we apply the effect, it also affects the background. Okay, the foreground colors here. Then we can increase the temperature as well. Okay, can increase the temperature as well. Then we can also decrease it. You can also scale it. So to scale something means like you are expanding it. Okay, so we can scale the sky. So this sky, we can scale it up and it will be enlarged. Okay, actually you can't see the effect well, but it has done something like that. Especially we use the scale when the sky cannot fit. Let me try to see if I can do some. Okay, so look at before the scale, look at this area. Okay, look at it very well. You see it is not covering this area. Look at it well. Before the scale, look at, you can see that this is our default sky. Okay, we have replaced two skies. This is the first and this is the first, this is the second. Now look at this one. As you can see, this one is too small, but when we scale it, it is going to cover all those areas. Okay, so we can increase the scale. That is it. So this is another powerful tool you need to use. And then you can also adjust the lightning and then the color adjustment for the background. Okay, can use this one to just work on the background. You see the color adjustment here. Okay, look at something. You can see that the sky is reflecting on our background. Okay, so look at before, more lights, after, blue. Okay, something like a blue. Then after that, we can also use the new layer or duplicate layer to work on that. So after everything, all you need to do is just click on OK, and it will process everything for you. So this is what we have done. Okay, so this is the effect that we apply. We apply brightness, we apply temperature, but one thing is, you see, we don't have those we don't have hue and saturation in there, we don't have contrast in there. So if you want to add it, you can just select. You see, this is the group. Okay, so you just open up the group, then select this one. So maybe you want to add a vibrance, or let's say you want to use hue and saturation, you just click in here. Okay, and you can see that it has become part of the effect, although it was not part of the sky replacement, but we have been able to add it to the effect. So we can use this one to adjust the color of the sky. Okay, increase the saturation, or we can come to this side and choose different colors. Okay, so at this point, you can also remove this sky, you can delete it. Okay, you can just use this clipping mask to just clear that part of the sky off. Okay, now this one has cleared below, so going to to invert the selection. Now you can see that we have removed the sky. Okay, so this is another way you can cut out a sky. Okay, this is another way you can cut out a sky. So if you are learning about how to cut out a sky, you just need to select the sky, then go in for the mask, then press Ctrl I. If you don't want to press Ctrl I, you can press Alt and then you click on the mask and it will select, it will just mask the area you selected. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. Maybe you are confused. Let's go back. So this is our selection. and you want to mask the sky. Okay, so hold the Alt key and then click on the mask. Okay, and you can see that the sky is masked. That is what I'm trying to say. So from here, okay, if you don't want to mask that one, okay, you can just make a copy of that, and we are going to use this sky here. We are going to replace this one, okay, with that sky. So this is the bonus one I'm talking about, the swapping of the sky. So I'll just go back to this layer, and you can see that I have made my sky. So I need this sky. I want to bring this sky here. In Photoshop, we have a way of beating around the bush. You can just drag this one and then bring it here, and then use your pen to manipulate it, a whole lot of stuff. You get it? So we don't want to do those shopping here. So what we are going to do is that we are going to click on this one and then export this one as PNG. Okay, after exporting it as PNG, you should get something like this. So this is the sky. Okay, I've saved it here already. So you just click on export as PNG. The reason why I export it as PNG is because PNG supports transparency. Note, PNG supports transparency. JPEG does not support transparency. So if you export this one as JPEG, what you are going to get, you are going to get the whole of this area to be white, and it will be part of the sky. We don't want it that way, so we just want to save it as this PNG file. After saving it as PNG file, go back to the sky you want to change, or the picture you want to replace the sky. So what you are going to do here right now is follow the same method. Go to edit, go to sky replacement. Okay, and then what we are going to do right now is, at this time, we are going to replace our sky, not the already packed sky with from Photoshop. Okay, not what Photoshop is giving us, but the one we have saved. Okay, here what I'm going to do right now is I'll just click on this one, the list here. Okay, I'll click on the list here. Then I've already imported it, but I'm going to show you how to do this. You will just click on this one. Okay, so if you are bringing in a group of skies, okay, from any of the websites or from Google, you just need to create a folder. You can create a folder, then you can maybe give it a name, maybe customize skies, okay, or my skies. Anyway, you can create a folder like this. So you can just click on the folder, then say skies. Okay, then you bring in the skies there. So if you want to import it, you just click on this one, okay, the plus sign, then click to add new. Then we have this particular sky here, so I'll select this, then I'll click on open, and then I'm done. So after importing it, I should get my sky. So this is the sky I imported. Okay, so I can just click on this one to replace it. I'll click on this one to replace it. So now let's look at something here. Okay, so look at before the sky replacement. This was how the sky looks like, and then after we have replaced it, now let's check the two documents to see if they have similar sky. So can you see that? So this is the document. Okay, So let me go to arrange and then view it vertically. Okay, so now let me select this document. Okay, then unhide this one. So look at something here. Can you see that? Just compare the two skies. Okay, compare the two. So you just swap the sky for one another. Look at the same thing, no changes, the same thing. So this is the power of Photoshop. Now let me go back and then consolidate my types. So I have shown you a lot of tricks in these tutorials. Please, if you like these tutorials, just comment. This is all about sky replacement. Everything you need to know about sky replacement have been fully explained to you. Thank you for watching this channel. My name is Felix Bliss. I will meet you in my next tutorial.